everybody, and welcome back to the YouTube channel. We actually hit 30 subscribers last time I checked. I think we're at like 33. And if you watched the last vlog that I posted, also, you guys love the vlogs. Keep smashing the love on that. I actually have the guy, the star of the vlog here today, Mr. Jack Schauer. We're going to be talking about some football. Jack, how's it going?
That's me, and I'm doing pretty dang good, Luke. How are you doing yourself?
I'm doing good, going through the trials of tribulations. I think this is about the fourth take that we've done, but we're here. We're ready, and we're ready to go. So let's just jump right into it, Jack. First game, it's your Packers. It's Packer time. Lambeau Field. This is what you fought for. This is what you wanted. Home field advantage. Did we think that the Bucs were going to be here? Some people did. I definitely did not. People thought Seahawks. People thought Saints. People being me. I thought Seahawks. I thought Saints. I didn't have faith in this Bucs team. Jack, what are you thinking this weekend, 1 o'clock, Lambeau Field, NFC Championship? It's time.
I'm loving the matchup for the Packers. I think it's going to be a great game for us. A lot of people pointing to that Week 6 game where we got absolutely throttled by the Bucs, but I think it's going to change. I think we learned from that experience. We've been all uphill since that game, and a big thing this weekend is that Antonio Brown is ruled out for the game, so we don't have to worry about a third superstar wide receiver. We only have to worry about the two, Jair Alexander, Kevin King, going to be able to lock it down. Now, one thing is, though, is it's going to be snowing and dang cold on Sunday, so I think that's going to have a big factor of the game. I originally earlier had said spread for the Packers and the over. I'm actually going to change it to spread for the Packers and the under now because of that cold weather. Yeah.
Welcome to the under.
To the under. I think this is the first time ever, just like even casually talking with you, that I've said under in a game.
I don't love unders. It just feels like I'm just waiting for something bad to happen. You've actually taken an under before. I remember because it's the same day I got the noise complaint in my apartment. He took the under on the Bills 49ers game in week, God, what was it? 13, 14. It was a stinker. It was on Monday night. And yeah, never take a Bills under unless it was last week. That was weird.
That was a weird one. Yeah.
That was a one-off. Jack, I'm going to go against you, obviously, because
of course you are.
I just really want Tom Brady to win his 7th Super Bowl. I do. Hate me, drop a comment. Don't dislike the video because that would just make me sad. But I really just want Tom Brady to be there. Again, I want Tom Brady there, Super Bowl against who? Guess you're going to have to stick around. We're going to do that second game. I like the Bucs, the dog, and the under. Give me Bucs +3, under 52. Both these quarterbacks love the cold. They don't have AB. Both defenses have been somewhat stout when they want to be. And, I mean, if the Packers get the first half lead, I think it's definitely going over. I hope this game stays close, but the Packers are definitely front runners. Never seen them from behind. If Tom Brady can get out to a fast start, I like the Bucs here, but also one thing about Tom Brady, and you're going to have to fill me in on this, Jack, but pass rushes really disrupt him. And I just don't think that the Packers have that big pass rush to get Brady off his spot where he won't be able to just dot him up left and right. I think the Saints, this is what's funny last week, before I let you go. The Saints defense is better than the Packers defense, and the Rams defense is better than the Bucs defense. So both of these teams have already beat harder defenses. So now it's just living up to the fact that neither one of those offenses last week were able to compete with the big offenses that they had. But the thing is, Aaron played in Lambeau, Brady played in a dome.
Yep, and that I think is going to be a big difference. And Tom Brady historically has been great in the cold weather, but he's been playing in Tampa this year. He's been able to kick his feet up on the beach post games and whatnot. And now being in Lambeau, you can't kick your feet up on the beach of Lake Michigan. It's a little chilly for that. But speaking of pass rushes, Luke, I think you're completely and utterly wrong on that. The Packers pass rush has been the, I think, lone bright spot of this Packers defense as long as Mike Pettin decides to rush more than 3 guys. Zadarius Smith's been doing great. Rashawn Gary's been doing great, as well as Kenny Clark. So I think they got a stout pass rush defense as long as Mike Pettin does not screw it up.
All right, Jack. So you got the Packers -3 and the under, and I have Bucs -3 and the under. I mean, in a game like this where both teams are very good at scoring, whoever wins is probably going to cover the spread. I don't see
Most
the
likely.
Bucs losing by 2 or 1 or 3. They might lose by 3, but then you get the push. So it's going to be an interesting game, but I am more focused on this game. Sunday afternoon. It's not really night, but we got Buffalo Bills, Kansas City Chiefs. Now, Jack, I'm going to pose a question to you because this got brought up over the week on one of the sports shows I saw. So Patrick Mahomes, I don't think he was in concussion protocol. I think they found out that it was like a nerve in his neck.
Yeah, it was a neck nerve.
But people were saying that if Patrick Mahomes was held in concussion protocol until Monday, that the game should have just been postponed until Monday. What do you think about that?
No, that's just not how it works. You have to keep the game as planned, as scheduled. Because what happens if you delay the game till Monday and then Mahomes still can't play?
Then you'd probably just play it.
Yeah, exactly. But there's no point, I think, into backing it up just to try and get a quarterback out there. Would it make the matchup better? Yes. But it kind of ruins the integrity of the game, because that's the nature of the sport, is you have to deal with injuries, and the team with more depth is going to win most of these games, just because injuries is something that you have to deal with as an NFL football team in the playoffs.
I think that it's a special exception because he would be stuck in concussion protocol. So he would be completely healthy to play. He would have passed all his tests, but he would have just been stuck in protocol. If he would say like he tweaked his knee or he tweaked his ankle and then people were like, let's wait till he's 100% to play, that's different. But I think that if he was stuck in COVID protocol or concussion protocol, that would be something where you would go, okay, we can move the game. But I agree with you. It would if they were just waiting around for him to get healthy, where it wasn't like his brain or it wasn't COVID, I'd be like, this is murdering the integrity of the game. Like they're waiting for like his shoulder to get better. It'd be like, no, just go out there and play hurt. But you can't play hurt with a concussion and you can't play with COVID. So I think those would be the two only reasons why you would postpone a game. I get what you're saying though. Like I said, shoulder, knee, something else. But also I think that there's a special exception when it's a quarterback, because the NFL is a TV league and people want to see, like we didn't wait all season for Josh Allen to play who the heck is their backup quarterback? Anything is possible. Chad Henne, is that his name?
Oh, that's the Chiefs backup quarterback. It's Matt Barkley. Matt Barkley's the Bills.
No. I know that's what I meant to say. Yeah, no, but like we didn't wait all season for the Bills to have their A team with Josh Allen and then the Chiefs to march out there with the backup quarterback if you would just wait one day. But we don't have to worry about that because they're both playing, and I'm just going to come out here since I rambled. I like the Chiefs. I don't love the over-under because this game could be either 75 points or 24 points. I don't know what's going to happen. I like the Chiefs -3. That's all I'm taking.
Here's another thing to factor in on the over-unders. It's going to be 46 degrees and raining in Kansas City on Sunday.
Yeah, I mean...
That always makes it more tough. And both these teams, their rushing attacks are very...
Terrible, Jack. The Bills didn't attempt a single rushing... They didn't have a single rushing attempt in the first quarter versus the Ravens.
No, it was...
They didn't run. And the Chiefs don't have Allaire.
He's questionable. I haven't read his injury report. I can actually just pull that up now. But even if Allaire's in, he's been good, but he hasn't been like incredible. Limited practice on Thursday is what it says. But like even then,
he busted up his knee.
Hip, it said.
Hip.
Yep. So I mean those are tough ones to come back from, whether it's a knee or a hip injury. So
yeah, what's your pick, Jack?
Well, my pick, I really like the Bills. They didn't really show a convincing performance last week, but man, I love the story for the Bills, for Buffalo. What was it, 25 years since they've made the playoffs last, and now they're in the championship game. I think it'll be really fun, really great, and I think the Bills can do it. Josh Allen's an incredible quarterback. The Bills' defense has been playing pretty good all season long. I'm going to take their spread. The over-under is pretty scary. I think I'm going to take the under just because of the weather.
Take the money line, Jack.
I'll take the money line too. Yeah, why not?
Take the money line.
Better odds. I'll take the
money line.
All right, I'll take money line and under. Bills money line and the under.
That's bold. That's what we like to see on this show right here. Money line and under
money.
for the Buffalo
The
Bills.
payout is incredible.
Okay, so then we have a little bit of time before we get out of here. So let's just pretend that our predictions come true. And then let's go and let's pick the next game. So let's say that you're right and it's Packers versus Bills. I already know who you have, but what do you think happens?
Like in terms of the game?
Yeah. What do you think the scoreline is? Do you think it's close? Who comes out on top?
Scoreline, I think, for the game, if it's Packers-Bills, I'm going to do Packers 28, Bills 24. I think it'll be a kind of low-scoring-ish game, but I think it'll be a really fun game to watch. I mean, I think it'll just be 300 passing yards each for each quarterback. Doesn't matter what the defenses do because it's just two great quarterbacks that are just going to be slinging the ball down the field.
It'd be in beautiful Miami.
Beautiful Miami, yeah. Crisp weather, and there's actually going to be like 20,000 fans in.
It's not Miami, it's Tampa. It's in Tampa because that's why.
Yeah, either way, there's like 20,000 fans because Florida doesn't care about COVID.
Florida
so
does not care.
It's bad.
So let's say in my situation here, we got Bucks versus Chiefs. Dude, I want this matchup so bad. So bad deep down.
Just not Tom Brady.
I know, but think about this, Jack. This is why I want it. I know I was saying Tom Brady's seventh Super Bowl, but I couldn't give away my Chiefs pick. Okay, why would Tom Brady retire? Why would he retire? Because he can't win any more Super Bowls. So what happens in this situation, in this universe that I'm in? The Chiefs, the Bucks, Patrick Mahomes storms out there. He just beats Tom Brady, wipes the floor with him. Brady's gone. He retires. He doesn't get the storybook ending because the keys have been passed now, Jack. The keys have been passed from Tom Brady to Patrick Mahomes, and now Mahomeboy now runs the NFL, and Tom Brady's just gone. He might stick around for a couple more years, but whoever wins that Super Bowl, they have the keys to the NFL now. It's like the passing of the guard because a lot of people say, remember that AFC Championship game, that Mahomes would have had a good chance. He never got the ball. That's what we want to see. We want to see the ending. What happens when Mahomes gets the ball? Unless it happens again, because then it's like a terrible sequel. It's like, what's the point? What'd you have to say?
It's like, what was it with the Saints last year when it was like, oh, well, if we got one more drive, they would have won, and then Drew Brees threw a pick or something.
Yeah, because Mahomes, he never got the chance, Jack. What do you think about that matchup?
About the Bucks and the Chiefs?
Yeah.
I think it's an absolute terrible matchup for the Bucks. I think they're just going to get their butts kicked in.
They did. Remember, they put up 20. What did the Chiefs do? Remember that first quarter? Because both of these
it was horrendous.
Both of these are matchups from Week 6, right? From when the because that's when the Bills played the Chiefs. But that's not when the Chiefs played the Bucks. They played in like Week 10, and the Chiefs just ran up the score.
It was 27-24.
They came back.
27-24.
They came back in the second half. But Jack, that first quarter, I mean, Patrick Mahomes, Tyreek Hill. I don't think this is an accurate statistic, but this is what I remember. Tyreek Hill had 4 catches, 2 touchdowns, and 190 yards.
More. It was just plain out more. 13 catches, 269 yards, and 3 touchdowns.
No, but in the first quarter, like he had ridiculous. No, dude, like because he caught 2 bombs of touchdowns. I don't think it was 190, but he caught 2 bombs, and he had like 4 catches, 150, and 2 touchdowns just in the first quarter. It was ridiculous. Hold on.
He had a 75-yard touchdown pass in the first half, and then
that was like the first throw. He had a 75-yard touchdown.
One play, 75 yards.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to find it. 37-yard completion, or for 19 yards. So it's like, it looks like he had like 100 yards in the first half.
Yeah, no, in the first quarter.
First quarter.
First quarter. He had 100 yards in the first quarter.
First quarter, 100 yards, insane.
I
don't think they'll lay off the throttle this time.
No,
if it comes to that.
They're going to be great matchups either way. Personally, honestly, deep down, if I had to pick one that wasn't the Bucks, I want Packers Chiefs. It's just a beautiful matchup. I like both the offenses, but the Packers are definitely the better matchup. But Jack, I feel like you can't bet against Tom Brady once he gets here. I think the only quarterback to beat him in the championship game is Joe Flacco.
Eli Manning. Well, I mean, he was in the Super Bowl, but
you're right.
You're right.
Same. Me saying that good quarterbacks just don't beat him in championship games. It's usually the ones that are just trash. I'm sorry. Eli Manning and Joe Flacco are bad. They're bad. They're not great. They're not good.
Young Eli Manning was like all right. Like he was like kind of borderline like elite and like average. And then like the last like 8 years of his career, he was just not.
It was rough. All right, so you got Packers minus. Here's Jack's picks. These ones will probably win you money. I'm just going to be honest. Packers -3, under 52. In the Bills games, he's got Bills +3 and the over, or he wants Bills money line. Either way, he thinks the Bills win outright.
Either way, I think Bills winning.
Safer's pick for him is +3.
Spread coverage.
I'm picking the Bucks and the under, and then the Chiefs. And I don't like the over-under. I'm just going to stay away from it. Jack, always a pleasure to have you on the channel. Are you subbed?
I am subbed, actually, and just like me, you should sub if you are not subbed to this channel right now.
Jack, that's so nice. So nice, Jack. Dude, we need to get merch and a promo code.
Promo code Lukey Skig can't bet.
Use promo code Schauer on FanDuel and get 50% plus profit boost on a Packers bet. That's not actually a thing, no.
No, don't actually try that. I
don't
mean, you could try it. Maybe something happens, but I don't
might
think it'll work.
All right, this has been me and Jag. Thanks. Make sure you sub and like. Peace.